Welcome to Wisco Legacy. I'm your host, Cory Kundert. On today's episode, you have me. I'm doing a solo episode here today. I wanted to hop on and talk through some changes I'm looking to do here at Wisco Legacy. I've really enjoyed doing these guest interviews. It's been so much fun to be able to connect with so many great Wisconsinites and help share their story. But I also want to mix up some content as well. So really excited. I have some different projects I'm working on, and it's been a lot of fun for me to get a little more creative with what I'm wanting to do here at Wisco Legacy. So what I'm looking at is I'm going to continue doing guest interviews. It's been a core of the podcast, and it's going to continue being the core of the podcast. However, I also am going to expand beyond those interviews and occasionally have some stories I'll be telling around things in Wisconsin, people and places. For example, I'm working on a project right now called My Hometown Story. It's a project that focuses on me and how my hometown of Monroe, Wisconsin really helped shape me into who I am. And it's a lot of fun to be able to share that story, and really excited about that specific project. Keep listening towards the end of this episode here. I will talk about how you can potentially contribute to that podcast via voice messaging. So stay tuned for the end of the episode to hear how you can do that. I'm also looking for people who have a story to tell in a written format. If you're interested, if you have a story to tell, if it's about yourself, your family, really anything Wisconsin related, feel free to reach out to me. I'm looking for guest bloggers to come on and write an article about whatever they want to talk about, as long as it's Wisconsin related. Really, really excited to provide the space on my website, wiscolegacy.com, for that. I am really hoping to build a community here at Wisco Legacy, community of great Wisconsinites just telling really great stories. So that's the goal, and being able to provide a format on the website for people to do that is really exciting to me. So if you're interested, if you have a story to tell, feel free to reach out to me on social media, or send me an email at cory@wiscolegacy.com, and we can work through the details of how we can get that information up on the website. I'm also looking to highlight Wisconsin people. A couple weeks ago, I had Josh Pierce on. He's from Judah, Wisconsin. Really great interview. If you haven't checked that out already, go look it up. But I had posted a carousel type of post on Instagram where I just highlighted a couple different things Josh has done in his life. And I want to be able to do that for more than just my guests. I want to help build a community of incredible Wisconsinites, like I had just mentioned. And I would be really interested in having other people come on, not just to be guests on the podcast, but to help spread their information and help promote them in any way. So really, what I'm looking for is people who want to be promoted, or people or businesses that want to be promoted here on Wisco Legacy. Feel free to reach out to me on social media, or Cory@wiscolegacy.com, and we can get hooked up and figure out how we can help promote you, whether that's being a guest on the podcast, whether it's promoting via social media, or if you have a great story to tell, writing a blog and whatnot. So really excited about that as well. And finally, I am really looking to get more involved in sports and potentially have more conversations around current events around Wisconsin sports. Baseball's back. Really excited to see what the Brewers can do this year. Aaron Rodgers is signing a deal here. There's some, as of the recording today, Davante Adams may or may not be playing this year for the Packers, but really excited to talk about Packers and Badger football. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't wish a good luck to the Wisconsin Badger wrestling team as I head off to the NCAA tournament this weekend. I've had head coach Chris Bono and associate head coach John Reeder on the podcast, and they are leading an incredible program. Really excited for the future of the Badger wrestling program, but can't wait to see how the Badgers perform this weekend at the NCAA tournament. So I mentioned earlier, I am working on a project called My Hometown Story. And I am highlighting the city of Monroe, the place that I grew up in, the place I moved home, the place I'm raising my kids. And I'm just, Monroe is such an incredible place to me. It's always been special. And so what I want to do through me telling my hometown story is give an opportunity for the community to be involved as well. If you have anything you want to add about Monroe and how great the town is, head on out to my social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. I'll be posting these links out there. Head out there. There's a link out there if you want to send a voice message to me. I can potentially add it into the project, My Hometown Story. If you are as passionate about Monroe as I am, feel free to head out and provide that voice message for a chance to be in the video. It's going to be so much fun to be able to highlight the city I grew up in and the place that really shaped me. And I know Monroe isn't just special for me, it's special for a lot of people. So if you have anything great to say about the city of Monroe, feel free to do that. The link is also down in the show notes on YouTube here and on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts. But feel free to send a voice message through that for a chance to get onto the video and podcast here. So with all that, really short solo episode today, but I wanted to give an update about what I'm doing here with Wisco Legacy. It's been so much fun. Thank you all for supporting what I'm doing here at Wisco Legacy. It's just been such an awesome side project for me to do, and excited for the future, excited to bring on more incredible guests to the podcast, excited to expand into these solo episodes where I'm telling stories and talking sports and all these things. It's been a lot of fun. I haven't had a chance to monetize the podcast yet. Really haven't focused on that. I've really been focusing on developing content and just building the brand. So someday soon, I will be flipping that switch and trying to get this thing monetized. And there may be some t-shirts I'll sell, or there may be some sponsorship opportunities. So if anybody's interested in that, just let me know, and we'll see where we go from there. But thank you all for supporting Wisco Legacy. It's been a blast to be able to do this, and really excited for what the future has in store.